my favorite holiday, Halloween. I call it the spider's den. I based it around arachnophobia, and that's fear of spiders. This is my toy collection. I have some Mars Attacks merchandise. This is the Spider Gremlin from Gremlins 2. I like science fiction. I also like kind of old horror movies. The Fly. My mom and dad took months to try to find that border. I've had it since I was really little and I just don't want to get rid of it. It's when things were a lot better. I want my old life back. But there's no chance of me getting it.
Well, we tried to have children the traditional way, and
just didn't work.
Didn't work. Didn't take. We adopted both Michael and his younger brother James when they were newborns.
This is something I'm really proud of. My Jack Nicholson Joker mug.
Michael's behaviors have actually been atypical since infancy. The first diagnosis when he was about 4 was ADHD. And then was when the Asperger's diagnosis was added.
You did a great job, Mom. I gotta show Dad.
I picked Michael up from school one day, and he was in his booster seat, and he just said, "Dad, something strange happened at school today." The walls of the room kind of disappeared. He said, "I found myself at the base of a mountain, and there was a dragon there that was swinging his tail." A dinosaur swinging his tail at their homes, trying to knock their homes down, and they were calling for him to come and help them, and he was trying to get to them, but he couldn't.
I was reading to Michael one night, and just at these random times he would knock on the wall. Finally, I kind of got irritated, and I was like, "Why are you knocking on the wall?" And he said, "Oh, well, I'm communicating with my friends that live in the wall." The communicating with the friends in the wall was my moment where I said, "This is what's really happening."
We saw doctors who said, "I think he's just a gifted child." We saw another doctor who said, "Well, I think he has schizophrenia." We saw neurologists, psychologists, psychiatrists, and the consensus was bipolar disorder with psychotic features. Initially, the types of experiences he had were fun to him. He enjoyed going these places, and they weren't scary things. They were like friends he could play with and funny things. And it wasn't until he was a little older that he started having much scarier episodes. Monsters with a bloody axe, or
a knife.
Thank you, Michael. You can jump in if you want, Michael.
I think I better be in here because he's getting some of the words wrong.
Okay.
And I know you want this to be a good video, so maybe I should be here to help him with that kind of thing.
Sure. Do you remember when I was reading to you not long ago, Michael? Characters on your wallpaper were waving at you?
Yeah.
If he wasn't on medication, he would be probably constantly psychotic and paranoid, and then of course the depressions.
When he was only 6 or 7, when he became literally suicidally depressed and was talking about wanting to die and wanting us to let him die. I want to be able to fix things that I can't fix. You know, the lifetime mortality rate for something like bipolar disorder is actually higher than the mortality rate for childhood leukemia.
And the thing is that if you have a child with, say, leukemia, the parents are not criticized for administering chemotherapy. But parents of children with mental illness are criticized all the time for giving the medication.
I painted that myself. I felt like my brother was trying to get me. While I was painting this, I kept looking over my shoulder, so I painted this guy looking over his shoulder.
Michael and his brother have a pretty argumentative relationship. When they were real little, they did things together.
My brother actually didn't try to annoy me all the time. He and I would play together all day. He doesn't do that anymore. I was still wanting to be his friend, but it's obvious to me that his friends had something to do with it.
I've certainly heard stories of other children being mean to him.
Calling him names, copying some of his mannerisms and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
To them, people with mental disorders are people who are incapable. But I know that's not true. I know that people like that are very capable. And in some ways, it can benefit them. Like for me, I'm such a good painter because my mental disorder helps boost my creativity. It's kind of a good outlet for different emotions. This is my chef coat. Right here it has my name embroidered on it.
Looking good. Keep going.
I'm gonna make cider and cookies.
I think he's in a better place now than he ever has been before. He's doing great in school and seems to be enjoying himself most of the time.
Michael's going to be 18 in a year. We've had to learn a lot about transitional services that's available for adults. We're preparing for the worst in terms of his ability to function as an adult and hoping for the best.
I just want to own my own food trailer, and I also want to work at Half Price Books.
Okay, what do you think of that eyebrow? Do you
I think that's
good
perfect. Under the scars.
enough? Okay.
Sometimes I wonder what other things could we do that would help you that we're not doing now?
Nothing.
Really?
I feel like everything is perfect. Best parents I could ever have. They really love me, and they're willing to take the time to help me when I need help with things like depression and that kind of thing.
You know, as adoptive parents, I think he was meant to be with us. Not to say that sometimes I'm not pulling my hair out, because I do, but I think my humanity's better.
He's a great kid. I'm really happy to be Michael's dad.